Hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. I think fall has finally arrived here in London, which I enjoy. Got my jumpers out. I've got some soup cooking on the stove, and I'll roast some squash later. It was quite a busy week for me. I don't know about anyone else. So I'm quite feeling in the mood for a bit of a relaxed and slow class. It'll be a similar structure to last week and a similar length, but maybe we'll spend a bit more time in the joint movements, and then skip some of the more the poses that require a bit more work, put up a bit more resistance than the others, so we can end up feeling rejuvenated and a bit refreshed. So I'm going to recommend that you have a block and perhaps a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can just use a scarf or a piece of fabric, anything that is sort of this length and quite soft. If you don't have a block, don't worry, because the pose that we'll use it for, you can also do without one. As usual, there's links to the music in the chat. The NTS show that I've chosen for today is called Women of New Age. So it's all female New Age music composers. It's quite mellow and relaxing. Should be a good companion to the practice. Okay, great. Well, let's get going. So you can start in a seated position on your mat, however feels comfortable. And we'll start with just taking a few slow breaths. Starting to center yourself in this space. Feeling yourself in your body and how your body is making contact with the floor. Feeling how your breath moves in and out of your lungs. Letting go of everything that happened last week and everything you have to do next week. Allowing yourself to just be here now. And we'll start with joint movements as usual, and feel free to move towards a wall if you'd like to support your back. And we'll start with the toes, so curling the toes outwards and flexing them inwards, curling them outwards and inwards, and moving at your own pace. Starting to wake up your feet. And really moving your toes as much as you can, making sure that every toe is participating. And let's move on to our ankles. So flexing the whole foot in towards you, and inhale. And point the foot away from you. Exhale. Inhale, point the toes in. And exhale, pointing out. Continue with your breath. Really taking your time. Allowing yourself to find some slowness. And one more time. And starting your ankle rotations. Starting in the clockwise direction. And again, moving your ankles to their maximum range of motion. And in the opposite direction. Two more times. Okay, and now for knees. So holding the leg by the hamstring. Try to keep your left leg active, even though it's not the one that's moving. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Carry on. Also making sure that your right toes are active. So when your leg is up, point all your toes at your face. This should really enhance the stretch through the calf and through the hamstring. And one more time down. And up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rotate from the knee. Starting off in the clockwise direction. And a few more times around. And in the opposite direction. Exhaling on the way down and inhaling on the way up. One more time. Okay, and now bringing the shin into horizontal position. And again, either holding the right foot in the left elbow or with the left hand. And just starting to rock back and forth. And continuing to breathe. You should feel a stretch through your glute and an opening up of the hip. And a few more times. Okay, and release. And shake out the legs. And grabbing the left leg from the hamstring and waking up the right leg a bit. And on an inhale, extending the left leg up towards the ceiling. And exhale down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And continue. Breathing is feeling very good today to me. I think maybe I didn't do enough breathing this week. And we'll do one more. Down. And up. And now hold. And for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rotate. Starting off in a clockwise direction. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale on the way down. And inhale on the way up. Keeping the back as straight as you can. And in the opposite direction. And one more. And bringing your left leg into horizontal, holding the left foot either in your right elbow or with your right hand, and rocking back and forth. Feeling the stretch in your glute. And a few more. And release the leg, shaking him out. And now coming into butterfly, I'll turn to face the camera. Just start moving the knees up and down, really opening up your hips, getting them all loosened up. And continuing to breathe. And starting to move them up and down a bit more. Maybe your knees hit the mat, maybe not. But finding the edge of your range of motion. And slowing down. And coming into a comfortable seated position. We'll extend the arms over the head and do finger clenching. So with an exhale, clenching your fists. And inhale, extending the fingers. Exhale, clench. Inhale, extend. Exhale, clench. Inhale, extend. And a few more times. And let's do our wrist rotations. Continuing to breathe. And in the other direction. And dropping your hands to your shoulders. Starting shoulder rotation. So inhale, elbows front and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, front and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, front and up. And carry on at your own pace. We'll do a few more times going forward. And in the opposite direction. Really feeling a nice stretch through your chest area. And last time. And for our neck, our final joint, gently drop the right ear to the right shoulder, exhaling. Inhale, bringing the head back up to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, head up. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale up and forward and back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. And rotating the neck. Going slowly and gently. It's a balance between feeling a good stretch, but not pushing your neck too far. And one more time around. And in the opposite direction. And 2 more times. Okay. Now for a few very gentle energy activation poses. So we'll start with rowing the boat, but today let's just do it very slowly. So starting off, reaching the arms up over the head and inhale. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, leaning back, extending the arms up. And exhale, folding forward. And do this at your own pace. I'll do 10. And you can just do however many work for you within that time. So this is 7. 8. 9. And 10. And going in the opposite direction. Exhaling, fold forward. And inhale, up and back. I'm at 5. Eight, 9, and 10. Okay, so this is where the strap will come in. We're gonna lay on our back. Don't worry, we won't do cycling. So let's start off by stretching the hip. So bring the knee to the chest and just hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switching legs. So bringing the left knee into the chest and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. So now we'll take the strap and put it around the foot, in the arch of the foot. And we're going to do some hamstring stretches. So that's mainly what you want to focus on, is the sensation in the hamstring. Your knee should be straight or close to it, but it doesn't need to be fully locked. You can hold your strap with your right hand and extend the left arm out to the side, and we'll hold here. You can activate your foot, which will also enhance the stretch through the hamstring. And we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now, continuing to hold the strap, we'll allow the right foot to fall down to the right side. Your left hip is going to have a tendency to pop off the mat, so just do what you can to minimize that. If that means keeping your foot a bit up off the floor, then do that. And we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then switching your right leg over to the left side, you can allow your right foot to fall all the way to the floor, and bringing your right hand out to the side, which will create a nice twist through your back. And if it feels comfortable, gazing at your right hand, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bending the knee and rolling onto the back. Letting go of the right foot and switching to the left foot. This time holding the strap with the left hand, activating the left foot, extending the right arm out to the side, and we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And dropping the left foot to the left side. And again, if you need to keep your foot off the floor in order to keep your hip on the mat, then please do that. And we'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And switching over to the right side. Extending the left hand out to the side and gazing at the left hand if that feels good, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bend the knee. Release the strap from the foot. And rock yourself up into a seated position. So now we'll do some seated twists, as we've done before. So making sure that there's contact with your sits bones on the mat, bringing the feet to mat width apart, grabbing the right toe with the left hand, or you can place your hand on your shin or your knee as you're able to, and gazing back at the right hand. And we'll hold for a few breaths. And switching sides. And one more time each side. We'll hold for 3 breaths. So inhale. 1, 2, 3, and switch. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, and release. And we'll move into cat-cow. So beginning the movement from the tailbone, arching the back into cow, and exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Now let's push back into child's pose and go back and forth between Bhujangasana or Cobra and child's pose. You can leave your legs straight behind you if bending them up is too much. Two more times. And bringing the right foot in between the hands and opening up the hips. So bouncing up and down. And we'll do this for about 15 seconds. Breathing in and out. And bringing the right foot back. And the left foot forward. And opening up the hips. You should feel a really nice stretch through the front of the right hip. And bringing the right foot to the front of the mat. And bringing the feet to hip width apart. We'll do a forward fold. So if you can reach your toes, feel free to grab your big toes and pull yourself deeper into the fold. So with every inhale, you can straighten your back, and exhale, go deeper into the fold. I find this pose quite restorative. Almost like taking a little power nap. You can try folding your arms and grabbing your elbows and just letting yourself hang. And grabbing your toes again, and maybe you spread your feet a bit farther apart. We'll do a few cycles of squatting, moving from Malasana to forward bend. So exhale, squat into Malasana, and inhale, forward bend. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, forward bend. And carry on a few more times. And maybe we spend a few breaths just in Malasana. If you need to have a block or some padding under your heels, please feel free to do so. And you can sway from side to side, feeling the stretch through your hips. And bringing your hands back to your toes. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, standing all the way up with a flat back. And bringing your feet together. Interlacing the fingers and stretching the arms up over the head for Tadasana. Making the body as long as possible. And bending from side to side, starting off to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale up. And exhale, hold to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale up. And releasing the arms to the sides. We'll do 2 rounds of sun salutations. So taking a moment to feel your connection to the mat. Reconnecting with your breath. And on an inhale, bringing your hands in front of your chest, Pranamasana. Exhale. And inhale, arms over the head, Asta Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Padahastasana. Inhale, right leg back, Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale, left leg back, Parvatasana. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, chest up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, hips back, Parvatasana. Inhale, left foot forward, Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Padahastasana. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, Pranamasana. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the chest. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the chest. Last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the chest. We'll take a few breaths here. And release the hands. And we'll do a few rounds of sitting down and standing up. So repeating the transition from when we went from the mat to standing. And if you'd rather skip this part, please feel free. So if you can do it without using your hands, and change the cross of your legs each time. And one more. And we're back down on the mat. So let's start with a seated twist. So bring the left foot underneath the right hip and the right foot in front of the left knee. If this is too much, you can have your left leg straight and just your right knee bent. You could also have your right knee bent and crossed over your left knee. If that all feels good to you, then go ahead and bend the left leg so that your foot is under your hip. Whichever pose you're in, we're going to bring our right hand behind us. And again, you can either just hold your knee into your chest, but if it feels good to you, you can reach your arm up and hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and gaze back over your right shoulder. And inhaling and exhaling. Maybe with every exhale you go deeper. And release. Switching your legs. So either your right leg straight out, your left knee bent, or your left knee bent and crossed over your right leg, or your right leg also bent with your left foot on the outside of your right knee. And again, regardless of the position, we'll take our left hand behind us, and then either hugging your knee into your chest or taking your right arm and hooking it to the outside of the left knee and gazing out over the left shoulder. And inhaling and exhaling. And trying to go a bit deeper with every exhale. And release. So we'll do just a quick inversion. So this is where you'll use your block if you have it. We'll just do a supported back bend. So you can put your block at whatever height works for you, either low, medium, or high. And if you don't have a block, you can just do this pose, but in the more active way rather than the restorative way. So if you don't have a block, just bring your bend your knees, bring your feet close to your buttocks, and then just push your hips up off the mat, whichever height feels comfortable for you. And I'm going to suggest that if you aren't using a block, just calm down when you feel finished. And if you are using a block, feel free to stay a bit longer, as the block is really doing a lot of the work. And allow yourself to just relax into the pose. If you weren't using a block and you've already come down, then feel free to just take a moment. Maybe you can take a happy baby. Or a shoulder stand. Okay, and taking the block away and lowering the hips back down. We'll just do our supine stretch, twist, and then a few minutes of Shavasana, and then that'll be the class. So keeping the knees bent and shifting the hips over to the left, allowing the knees to drop over to the right. And if you'd like to, you can bring your right hand to your knees and look out over your left shoulder. And bringing the knees up, shifting the hips to the right, dropping the knees to the left, and gazing out over the right shoulder. And bringing the knees up, extending the legs, and finding a comfortable Shavasana. Slowing down your breath. Trying to release any areas of tension that you have in your body. And allowing the gaze to turn inward. We'll stay here for a few minutes. And starting to move your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. And extending the arms over the head, making your body as long as possible. And rolling onto your left side. And keeping your eyes closed, pushing up into a seated position. Rubbing your hands together, creating some warmth. And placing your hands on your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your abdomen, your legs, your feet. Rubbing your hands again. Covering your eyes. Blinking your eyes open behind your hands. And allowing your hands to fall away. And namaste. Well, I hope that class felt good for you. Yeah, I feel as if I've had a bit of a nap, stretchy nap. So anyways, same time next week. Thanks again for joining the class today. Get in touch if you have any questions or comments. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Till next time.